the Viking Kestrel 10x42 ED, they sit nicely between the Viking Azura range and the Viking Merlins, and there's something that may surprise you about these again when comparing them with the Merlins. Well, on paper there's the same specifications with ED glass, dielectric coated BAK4 prisms, quoted same field of view, same eye relief, but not all coatings are the same. For example, the Peregrines are a level up from these, or 2 levels, and the Ospreys even beyond that there is a noticeable difference. But looking at these, comparing them to the higher priced Viking Merlin, well, if there is a difference between them, just looking at the optics, just that look through the eyepieces, I couldn't see it. Maybe there is a difference, maybe you've tried them and you can see, but I cannot see a difference optically where these are worse than the Merlins. But I guess with the Viking Merlin, it's a completely different chassis and body shell, and they're much higher quality grade finishes, and also the twist eye cups. So maybe that's where the higher price comes in, that build quality. That's not saying these are poorly put together, but just summing up, I tried and tried, but I couldn't see the difference between these and the high price Merlins optically. Maybe you can, maybe somebody else has tried and they can, but I couldn't. So that to one side, these are one of Viking's mid-range binoculars. They are 674 grams and they balance really nicely in the hands. Very user friendly, with delightful one finger touch focus there, with no tight or weak spots, as the eye cups as well. Very easy to use. And while we've got them twisted out, we'll just do the test. So I've got them fully twisted out there. So let's push in without twisting. I haven't actually tried this yet, so this is the first time, and they are rock solid. Let's try it midway. Yeah, they're not moving, but would you expect anything different from Viking? And the eye relief for these is quoted, hear that? Nice solid clicks. It's quoted as 15.2 millimeters eye relief, and I tested these and I found I could just get the full field of view with spectacles on. I know everybody's glasses are different, but I could, and I found that with them fully out, that was perfectly set for non-spectacle wearers. Well, me. I know I've quoted before, like some binoculars you need to have them in halfway if not wearing glasses, but with these fully twisted out, perfectly set for non-spectacle wearers. So yeah, 674 grams, 6.5 degrees field of view, quoted as 3 meters. Quoted as 2 meters close focus. But when I tested this particular model, I found that closer to 3. Now, whether that's just this model, whether it's a batch, or whether maybe they all are 3 meters, but the one I tested, this one here, close focus, I found to be around about 3 meters. You get all the usual stuff that you would expect from Viking, soft nylon case, lens covers either side, and a very nice padded strap, and also very well packaged with a nice colourful box. And so, important things to come, the all-important optics. So yeah, when I looked through these, I could detect no internal reflection, even with the eye cups fully twisted down with my spectacles off, and that does help increase contrast. These are ED glass. They're not apochromatic, so there is some chromatic aberration, but even on high contrast subjects, in that sweet spot, that centre, let's say 10 to 15%, with very challenging heavily backlit subjects, there was hardly any chromatic aberration at all in that centre. Yes, there is a little bit off centre, but well within tolerances, well what you would expect for a binocular in this price range. And looking at objects that are not what you call high contrast, there is pretty much no chromatic aberration to be seen, well, very small amounts throughout the image. So thumbs up there, and you've really got to go to the outer 10% or so to see any noticeable fall off in sharpness, but yeah, you do get a delightful, bright, clear view, low levels of chromatic aberration, low levels of cushion distortion. Not that pincushion distortion matters a lot to many people, but it's something that if you're being picky, you look out for. And so yeah, it's difficult really to pick faults with these really. Like maybe the close focus could be better, but whether that's this model or not, let me know. And something else I noticed, and again I'm being really picky here, I'm struggling to find a fault with these. They do taper in quite a lot there, and so when you have the binocular the lens cover on, the ring that goes around there, if you just push it down a bit too far, it drops right down. So, but it doesn't fall off the other way. So yeah, I'm being really picky here. So yeah, considering the price, you get pretty much the same optical quality as the Kestrels, the higher price Kestrels. Just the Kestrels come in that nicer package, the nicer finish, but that is by no means criticising the quality of finish of these, which is very good. So great optics, easy to use, fantastic for the beginner who has a budget in this price range. I think around about just under £250 at the time of this video, and for the experienced user the optics are plenty good enough to keep you happy for many years to come. So link to buy in the description below. I hope this helps. Thank you very much, and I shall see you next time.